Okay, now I would like you to save your project that you're doing here on Loop. And you do that by clicking on File and pick Save As. It will automatically actually go into your Documents folder, and actually okay. That's all right. We just need a place to save it in case your robot crashes, and the default is there. So make sure that I think it will probably put it in for you guys. I think it will put it into something like a folder that says Lego 1 or something like that, or Lego Mindstorms maybe. Anyway, you can hit save. All right. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a new project. And you're going to do that by clicking on the plus sign. And this is going to be called um, distance if then else one. Distance, here, I'll zoom in. If, okay, then slash, oh wait, they won't let you do a slash on this. Else, do a dash. If then else one. Because we're going to be doing something called a conditional. So if this happens, then this will happen. Otherwise, or else, something else will happen. All right, so let's set this all up. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do actually is we're going to plug in our distance sensor. That's this guy right here. And I want you to plug it into port D if it isn't already. And so we plug this on into port D. And you will notice that once it's plugged in, up on the top right corner, you now have this right here. So it says D, and I'm moving my distance sensor around, and it's telling you how far it is away from something. So put your hand in front of it. There it is, 4 centimeters. Take the hand away, 200. That's the max that it shows as far as centimeters go. Okay, so I'm going to zoom on out, and what we're going to do now is I want you to go under Control, over on the left-hand side, Control, and we want to get a loop that says forever, and throw that underneath. Okay, that's kind of obvious what that does. It's going to forever do this. By the way, there are other things that you can, the things you can do in order to stop it. There, right there. See this stop right here? And you've got some choices too. Stop this stack. Stop and exit the program. So there are ways to get out of the forever loop. I'm going to dump that back in. All right. Then I want you in the same section to go to if then else. Drag that and put it into your forever loop. Great. Okay, so now we're going to say if something happens. Well, what's going to happen is we want you to go to sensors. That's this blue one here. And the distance is this guy. Okay, if D is closer than, at the moment it says 15%. We're going to drop it right into this guy right there. Now, make sure that your distance sensor is actually plugged into the proper thing, D and D. Otherwise, you're going to need to switch to whatever port it's in. Okay? All right. And if D is closer than 6 centimeters, so we need to change this percent to centimeters. Okay? So you see we've done that. If D is closer than 6 centimeters, good. Now we're going to say, then what's going to happen? Well, we're going to actually go under the light right here. We're going to get the center light button. We're going to put that right there. And the default is red. We're going to leave it at red. So if something is closer than 6 centimeters, that center light is going to turn red. Okay, well, what else do we want? Well, here, let's hold down the control key, click on the purple, we'll duplicate, and we'll pull it down here, and we're going to change this guy to green. So when it doesn't have anything close to it, the button is going to turn green. When it has something close to it, the button should turn red. All right, so let's give this a try. I'm going to go down here to the bottom right. I'm going to click on it. And here it is. It's green. Put something in front of it. Oh, it's red. Look at that. There it is, right there like that. Okay, takes a little bit of time sometimes. And you will notice that's a bit of a problem. Okay, awesome. Stop your program. Let's save it. File, save as, hit save. Great. Okay.